Everybody, man, I want to adjust this thing. This Arab boy spoiled my telephone yesterday. So guys, good evening to everybody and welcome to my evening show once again. How's everybody doing? Man, I just came out to spend the evening with you guys. I've got nothing doing. Everywhere is quiet. The whole place is boring. So I decided to come out. Yeah, so the whole place is boring. Very, very boring. So I decided to come out and spend the evening with you guys. Queen, how are you doing? Queen, people that answers Queen must be beautiful. If you're watching me on Facebook, please make some comments so that I'll know that somebody is there. Want to know if I'll be seeing comments. Say hi. Hello, if you're watching me on Facebook, say hi so that I can be seeing comments. I'm not seeing comments on Facebook. Augustine, how are you doing? I don't know the type of people that are watching me on Facebook. I just asked them to say hi on Facebook. They ran away. They think if they say hi, I become a millionaire. The people that are watching me on Facebook, I just said, please, because I'm not seeing any comments. Just say hi. They just ran away. They just left my program. Their thinking is if they say hi, I'll become a I don't understand. Why are you watching me? Why are you here if you are not here to support? If you don't want to like and share my program, why are you watching me? The simplest thing, say hi. You find it difficult to type hi. So you believe if you type hi, you've given me comments, so I will build a duplex. Human beings. Man, this is why I like to stay on my own. Are you getting it? This is why I like to stay on my own. Some people say, don't wish you well. They are there just to monitor if you are going forward or going backward. Just type hi so that I know that people are watching me, so that I want to know if I'm seeing comments. I'm not begging you for comments. What are you talking about, Seth? So guys, you're welcome to my evening show. Well, I need to wait for my main guys to fall in before I start the party. Some people say this life is too deep. Do you understand what I'm saying? This life is too deep. At times, people you don't know don't wish you well. I look cool. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that one comment. I look good. I look good. So guys, you're welcome. Like and share this program. Let's spend this evening together. It is weekend and everywhere is boring. You know how Europe is. Man, this is, man, if I say my mind now, you see people say, uncle, you too complain, that I complain too much. Now, don't you see how quiet here is? Everywhere is boring. Don't you see how? That's why I came live. Everywhere is boring. Don't you see it? So now all these guys that are saying, uncle, you are complaining too much, what do you want me to do? I'm telling you my reality. I'm telling you my reality. Everywhere is boring. Do you understand me? And the thing is, let me tell you, many guys have finished abroad, though. Many guys are lost. Many men and women are lost. I will tell you why. Catherine, that's my sister dear, Catherine Feshi. Baba Utman, I see you this evening. Baba Utman, I see you. My sister Catherine Feshi Umeike, I've not seen you for a long. Akinola Abiodun Remedy. Catherine and Akinola, I mean, Abiodun, I've not seen you for a while. My sister Catherine, I've not seen you for a while. So, I was saying something interesting. Man, this life is boring here. The whole day I have been lonely. I went outside, I went to see my private doctor. Man, I came out to even tell you guys how my day went. But before I go further, I want to tell you guys how boring. Now, if you like, say I'm complaining, I'm telling you my reality. Life is boring abroad. And many guys are depressed. Listen, many guys are depressed. Let me tell you, I keep saying it. Many guys are not going back to Africa alive. Many guys living abroad, they are not, men and women are not going back alive. Let me tell you why. See, because of boredom, some people began to drink alcohol, they began to smoke in order to console themselves to, that is, they are just looking for alternative, something to keep them busy. This is weekend, today is Friday. Many guys will be consuming alcohol upon alcohol, many will be smoking. This is abroad life for you. I told you guys about many women, not few, many women that went to wrong guys because of boredom. They were searching for company and they fell into the hands of bad guys because they wanted to live an exciting life. That is, loneliness pushed a lot of women into the hands of bad boys, bad men. Because of loneliness, some women are single mothers today because they wanted company. They went and slept with some men that they are not supposed to sleep with. Because of loneliness, abroad loneliness. And this is why you as a man, you need to be, see, you've got, I'm a role model. All these guys that are saying, Uncle Rodi, you are complaining too much. I'm a role model. I'm a role model. I'm a disciplined man. If I'm not, I will be hitting alcohol, consuming alcohol intensively now. But I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke. Even today, if I tell you I have not eaten, you may not believe it. Today I have not eaten, and I purposely denied myself food. If I show you my stomach, you will not believe it. Today I intentionally denied myself food. Do you know what I took today? 3 oranges, and that was all. One is remaining, one is in my kitchen. 3 oranges. That was all. That's discipline. Man, when I look at some of my age mates, if you see how kaput, you know what I mean by kaput, how they are already weak. Some guys may not last the next 5 years. Some may not even last the next 3 years. My name is Rodi, I'm the person telling you. Many guys and many women you see abroad may not last the next 5 years, or even 5 years is even long, self. Because of bad lifestyle. Alcohol. As I'm staying here now, I've not eaten, but I feel okay. I feel good. Stomach inside, no headache, no blood pressure. I feel good. I do this every now and every now and then. I deny myself to dry my body, to detoxify my body, to dry my body. That's what I do every now and then. Sometimes I deny myself food for intentionally, not because I have nothing to eat. Intentionally, I deny myself food for 2 days. That's when you know the benefit of fasting. If you deny yourself food, you will not have mouth odor. You will not, if you deny yourself, you will not be fatting up and down. Listen attentively. I'm the person telling. If you deny, that's when you know that eating too much is not even good for your health. Eating too much is not even healthy. But let me tell you what happens to me. Now let me tell you. If you when you are fasting, you discover that you will not even be going to toilet up and down. You will not be visiting the toilet up and down, and you will not be fatting. You know what is fat? In your hair, you will not be fatting up and down. If I eat food, that's now sometimes I don't like eating food. If not that the body demands food, you need to eat to live. Man, I don't like eating food. Because you eat food every time you are going to toilet, then you'll be pooing. Every time you are fatting, you'll be messing up and down, fat, poo, up and down. If I tell you, if you fast 2 days and see how you will not, your body, even your stomach will be quiet, no noise, no fatting, headache gone, blood pressure will sink, the sugar, your blood sugar will sink. Yes, if you do not know it now. That's it. If you fast, your blood sugar will sink. You see this what's it called? High blood pressure will go down. You will not be going to toilet up and down, waking up at night or in the night to go to toilet, to go piss up and down. Try it and see. But you've got to be strong because not everybody can do it. Yes, there are days I go 3 days without eating. There are days I go 3 days with people see me on the road, they say, Uncle Rodi, your stomach is flat. What do you do? I don't do anything, I just fast, I don't eat. But there are days, see, if I show you, see my stomach, nothing is there. So when I look at some of my age mates, how they look, some people use their hands to make themselves old. Some men and women I saw some of my schoolmates. They are wearing African traditional wears now. Young men make themselves old because you want to feel like you are. You see, when I get to 100 years, I'm still going to be dressing like this. This is my lifestyle. This is how I cannot wear all these traditional wears. All this, I'm not telling you that it is bad or it is okay, but it's not my thing. I don't want to grow stomach. I don't want to kaput myself. I don't want to look old because I want to feel big. I dress like a homeboy. You get, this is my life. I dress like a homeboy. You get the gist now. That's me. Even if I'm a great-grandfather, I dress like a homeboy. Yes. What matters is who I am, the kind of person I am, how disciplined I am. Am I respecting myself? Now, see, go ask. I'm a man that has so much respect for myself. I respect myself wherever I go. I'm not anyhow man. Yes, I'm saying it before everybody. I'm not anyhow. Now let me tell you guys, I don't owe nobody 1 shilling. In this country, I'm not owing anybody 1 cent. I'm saying it online. I don't owe nobody 1 cent. Not even a dime. I'm a proud man. So let me share with you guys what happened today, or should I continue with the gist? Yes, I'm a proud man. I don't owe nobody. I'm not fake. If I don't have, I tell you guys I don't have. But I don't fake my life. I owe nobody. No, that's why you see me, I speak authoritatively. And I don't beg anybody. I'm not a beggar. Have you seen me beg before? I don't beg. I'm self-contented. Ask people that have been following me from time immemorial. I'm not anyhow. Now listen, I don't eat at people's place. You understand me? When people see, it is before I can eat in your place, eat somebody's food, I'll know how close we are. I don't eat anyhow. That's why I don't go to parties. I don't like eating people's food. I respect myself to the core. Ask anybody, nobody, if you invite me, I turn you down. If I come to your house and eat food, you'll be grateful. I don't eat. I am an angel. I'm not anybody that anywhere I see food, I eat. Anywhere I see something, I don't. Before I drink, I put anything in my mouth. Before I eat anything, somebody's food, man, it will be hard. It's hard. I'm just telling you the kind of person I am. When I was younger, maybe, but not now anymore. If I don't have, I stay on my own. I don't want anybody to see. Well, you may say it depends on how close you are to some people, but generally, in fact, the kind of person I am, and at this stage of my life, even if we are close, even if we are relative, however, I mean, however close we are, I don't eat other people's food. Very hard. So guys, you are welcome to my evening show. My name is Rody. Once again, that is me, a man with principle. Somebody asked if I can cook. Yes, when I was younger, but now I don't cook anymore because for many years I have stopped cooking. So now I don't know how to cook anymore. Many years I cooked when I was much more younger, but for now, when I was younger I cooked, but not now anymore. I cooked for my children, cooked for my wife then, but now I cannot enter the kitchen anymore. It's not that I'm proud or whatever, but it's no longer my thing. I prefer to go somewhere and buy fast food or buy something from the supermarket than to enter the kitchen. I don't do it no more. I'm not proud of it, but there are a lot of things that have changed. A lot of things have changed in my life. So guys, welcome to my evening program. As you watch me, you like and share this program. Man, I just came out to spend the evening with you guys. Now let's go. You remember I ran a program in the morning. I told you guys what happened yesterday. I told you guys what happened yesterday. Today, I ate nothing. I didn't eat anything today. I ate nothing. No. And I don't. Maybe tomorrow. It depends on how I feel. But I'm feeling good now. I did not eat anything today. I may eat tomorrow or may not eat tomorrow. Yes, today I took only 3 oranges. 3 oranges, and that was what I ate today. Finish. Hi, my sister, Abundance Grace. How are you doing? Good to see you, my sister. Sia, I see you, my own person. It's a car for Sia. Abundance Grace, how are you doing? No, Abundance Grace, is too late. I cannot drink anything now. It's too late. Yeah, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I continue with the fasting or I'll eat something. Dawuda, how are you doing? Somebody said I look like who? You say well, I look like who? I don't know who you say I look like. Now let's go. Told you guys what happened yesterday. So today I went to my private doctor. When I reached to my private doctor, because I'm from the old school. Yes. Many years ago, when you go to a hospital or you go to your private doctor, many years back, these people will keep you there and be calling other people, calling other Europeans and keep you there. You'll be waiting. It has happened to me many times. They don't have respect for black men or black women. Sometimes you go there and you know people that came after you. That is, people that came after you. You saw them enter the hospital or maybe the doctor's place. We call it ordination. And you see the doctor call the people that came after you. They keep you there. They like attending to their people first. They don't respect the black man. So this has happened to me many times. I made several videos about it in the past. So whenever I go there now, I go to my private doctor. I ask the girl at the desk, how many people came before me and how long am I going to wait? Tell me now, if you look at your file, tell me how many people that are before me. You understand me? So that I'll know if I can wait or not. Because there are days you wait there for 4 hours. In the past, you wait for 4 hours to be attended to for something of 10 minutes just to write prescription. You wait for 4 hours. So, one shouldn't be fighting everywhere you go. I don't like fighting everywhere you go because of disrespect or racism. So what I do now is if I go to the doctor's practice, I ask the girls at the desk, how many people came before me? If you tell me 5, 10, 15 people, I tell you, man, forget it. But already, if I've given my insurance card, well, let's forget it. Now, today I went to my doctor, private doctor, gave them my insurance card. She slotted it in. I asked her, how many people came before me? She said 2 people came before me. I said, well, that's not much. I can wait. That should take like 30 minutes or maximum 40 minutes. Guess what? I waited for like an hour. But I did not, make problem. I stayed calm and I waited for them to call me. Eventually, the doctor called me. When the doctor called me, when I went inside, the doctor asked me what I wanted. And I explained that somebody hit my hand. I got injury. Somebody injured my hand. So now the man examined my hand and said he gave me medication, painkiller for a month. And he gave me salve, that is cream, from the pens. I should be rubbing the cream on my hand. And the doctor said, after 3 weeks or 2 weeks, if the pain fails to subside, then they will write me physiotherapy. We call it physiotherapy, that is physicalish therapy. I don't know what you call it in English. We call it physiotherapy. Then I'll go for therapy. I said, no problem. Then the doctor asked me, he said I should wait for the plumb, I don't know what he said, the plumb whoever, to bandage my hand, my right hand. They need to put bandage. He said not everybody can do it. There are special people that can tie the bandage to make my hand okay. I said, but I asked if the medications he prescribed wasn't okay. He said, I need to use bandage to hold my hand. Listen, I did not want to wait. He said I should wait. I went to the desk again and informed them that the doctor said I need to get my hand bandaged. They said I should sit down. And when it gets to my turn, they're going to call me. 1 hour passed. These people did not call me. I became worried. I went to the desk again. I began to make prayer. I said, what's going on? You said I should wait. 2 hours passed. I went there again. I said, what's going on? Just to bandage my hand. What's going on? 3 hours passed. That was when I stood up and began to make problems. I said, what's going on? Why should you keep me here for 3 hours just to, bandage my hand? So they went to talk to the lady they said because they had a lot of patients. So they went to talk to the lady that was supposed to bandage my hand. The lady came and called my name. I said, yes. She looked at my hand. He said, well, she said they don't have bandage here. They don't have all the things here. I said, you don't want what? She said they don't have it here. You don't have it here and you kept me waiting for 3 hours. You cannot bandage, you cannot bandage my hand. You don't want to that is, so you knew you don't have it and you kept me waiting for 3 hours. She said she had a lot to do. She was attending to so many patients. I said, but then why didn't you tell me? Why did you keep me here for 3 hours? Man, everybody was looking at me. People were looking at me, How many people are you going to fight with? I just stood up. I did not greet. I didn't even say bye. I just stood up and left. That kind of disrespect. If I should make problem now, people say, Rodi, you make too much problem. Why are you shouting out? Police will come there. Because how can you keep me there for 3 hours? Only to come out and tell me that, well, that you cannot do it. I should go to the pharmacy to go buy it, bandage. They now saved it, in my card to go buy it at Apotheke Pharmacy after wasting 3 hours of my day. Well, I left. That's one of those things. You cannot keep fighting. These people have no respect for the black man. Let's go further. So now, because I told you guys many months ago, if you remember, police came here to collect me. Police came here to pick me one day. Did I tell you guys this story? Like 6 months ago. They said I was owing money when I was owing 100 euros. Do you guys remember? I told you guys one night while here, the police came here and I told them I wasn't feeling well, that I was not supposed to be taken inside. They cannot put me inside prison. They said I must go with them if I don't pay the 100 euro fine. They said that 100 euro, I got the fine like 3 years ago or so, 4 years ago, so I should pay the 100 euro or I follow them. I said I told them they were not supposed to take me with them. They said I must follow them. I followed them that night. That was in the month of March. When we reached the police station, they now put me inside. When they put you inside, before they put you in the main prison, they need to call a doctor. And then the doctor will come and examine you to know if actually you are fit to go inside. After waiting, they locked me inside cell for like an hour or two and waiting for the doctor to come. When the doctor came, the doctor measured my blood pressure. My blood pressure was reading 240. The man was shocked. The man looked at other places. He controlled me and said, no. Said, Rodi is not somebody we put in prison, we detain. They called ambulance. They said, that was the second time they called ambulance to take me to hospital. I said, I don't need it. Ambulance was they called ambulance. They said, they need to give me infusion. You know what is it? Drip. After they left me, they said, I wasn't fit to go prison because of my health condition. They cannot put me in prison. So they left me, said, Rodi cannot be put in prison because of my health. The doctor signed it. The police doctor stamped it that Rodi cannot go to prison because of my health condition. I said, okay, that's another good thing. You don't know. They say I cannot go to prison because of my health condition. They cannot put me in prison. Now, have you seen something like that before? It happened to me. Okay, now let's go further. So I was released to go home. That was in the month of March, I was released to go home. I just continued to enjoy my life. A man that cannot be put in prison. So, now, today, I decided to go to that police, do I call it station? Yeah, police station. Because I thought that €100 is still there, that pending, that I need to pay that €100 that they came for, that time. So I went to the same police station. When I reached there, I rang the bell. They opened the door. They said, "What do you want?" I said, "My name is Rodi." They said, "Osvice Bitte." They need my Osvice. I brought my identity card I gave to them. Now they opened their computer. There were 3 policemen there. 1 lady, 2 men. They were like this African man. Now they checked their computer. They said, "What's your address?" I told them my address. They checked. They said, "We did not find anything." Now they picked the telephone. They called other police stations. They called some other places. They said, "This man is clean. This man has I don't owe nobody. I'm not owing nobody 1 cent. I have no criminal record." They said, "Hey, Rodi." This Rodi now, hair, mister. They call it Hey, Rodi. That I don't have any fine. I'm not owing anybody. I have no criminal record, nothing. Petition. He gave me my card. I bounced outside the police station. I was just moving like the way I was. I wanted to go. I wanted to go pay. There is what we call Rattenvereinbarung. Rattenvereinbarung is you go pay installment the €100. I want to go say I want to pay that €100. I don't have it cash. Now I cannot lie you. I don't have €100 cash to pay. I wanted to pay instrumentally. Every month I give them €20. When I went there, they said they have cancelled. There's nothing like that. They have studied it. They have cancelled it. I'm not a man that they put in prison. There's no need. I said, "Thank you. Thank you, sir." If you see the confidence in me, if you see how I was the way I was, I walked as if I owned the country. I was just walking majestically as if I owned the country. As I got home here, picked my telephone, I called my wife. I said, "Man, I went to the police. They said I'm not owing anybody nothing." They said, "Really?" My wife said, you don't owe, they canceled it." I said, "They can't. It's abroad for you. They canceled it. That €100, they canceled it." But then the €100 was for 1 day, jet, 1 day prison. That €100, 1 day is €100. If you are owing 200, if you are owing €200, you spend 2 days. If you are owing €500, you spend 5 days in prison. But during my days, when I was driving taxi, I don't spend that, I don't pay that money. No, I don't want to be a bad influence about them. How can I pay €500? You understand me? That I don't have. I prefer to go spend 5 days inside jail there than to pay that €500. That's it. When I tell some people, now this is what I do every time. Now, if you go there, you see some other white people that comes to, we call it absitting. You come, you cancel your debt. They put you in prison for some weeks or some days, and then you cancel your debt. When I tell people this is what I do, they say, now they play big guy. I said, nah. There was a time I paid, nah. One time, the police came here and collected €700 from me because I don't want to go to prison. €700, too much money. Already they have picked me. And then I was working, that was at the peak, when I was making money with taxi. They picked me then. and I had a lot of things to do. So when they picked me, they said, "Do you want to pay your fine or what or not?" I said, "How much?" They said I was owing 700 euros. And I called my wife on telephone. I said, "Oh, yeah, madam, bring 700 euros at the police station." She came and gave them 700 euros cash. Man, if it were to be today, I cannot pay that money. Do you understand what? I can never pay that money. You understand me? I prefer to go prison and spend that 700 euro, or maybe that 700 would be 7 days. I go to prison and spend 7. There was a time I was owing 1,400 euros. I spent 2 weeks. Hardcore. It's only when you go inside you see some other guys. See, there is something you guys don't know that. See, going to prison because of strafe, fine, fakes strafe, does not spoil your documents. I know so many foreigners. Okay, you may be afraid because you are holding maybe if you are not having city. Many people are afraid. Many people are afraid of going there because they think if they go there it will dent their record, spoil their record. No. Man, if I tell you, that is why at times you see me say I went to prison. That's how I went to prison, because of traffic violation, traffic offense. That's how I went to prison. There was a time I owed like 4,000 euros. 4,000. Now, let me tell you. Many guys you see on the streets that are playing big guys, I do see them in prison. Many people you see that play big boys, we all meet in prison. But that prison is not for crime. Only people that are to be deported, deportees, people they want to deport, and people that are owing fine, like traffic parking, wrong parking, traffic offenses. These are where people, not for criminal purposes. You understand me? That's where I met so many guys. Some people are owing like 25,000 euros, 20,000 euros. I met some people that, you see car. So I met people that were owing 15,000 euros. Now check it in your local currency. And if you're owing that, now I asked them, I said, now what did you do? Now how come this money accumulated to this level? How come you allow this money to accumulate to this? Now if you see suffer, and if you need to spend like 6 weeks, the law is you spend 6 weeks, and then they give you 6 months gap, and you come again, they come and pick you again till you finish it. You finish the money. That is, you cannot spend more than 6 weeks in jail if you are owing. After 6 weeks, that is 40-something days, you understand me? They will release you and then give you 6 months break. After 6 months, they come and pick you again for another jail term. And this is what a lot of people did to cancel their debts. That is, if you are owing, and you don't want to go prison. Now, there I met a lot of people. Abundance grace, you don't know. Some people don't. Is it because some people come out? Nah, I told many years ago, I told some people, say, Rudy, how come? What's going on? I said, I'm not paying that money. I'm not paying that money because I don't have it to pay. I prefer to go sit down. I go and sit in the prison. I'm not impressing anybody. Why should I impress? I don't play big boy. I'm saying it openly here. I don't play that kind of big boy, hanging my shoulders like, I'm too big to go there. There are so many guys that play big boys, and they year in, year out, they have nothing to their name. There are so many guys that are playing big boys. Now I cannot go to prison. If they pay. Now it's good to pay if you have the money, but I don't have the money. Now how am I going to survive? You understand me? How am I going to survive? Somebody said I'm a clown. How can I be a clown? You are watching a clown. You understand me? You yourself, you are a clown too. How can you be? How can you say I'm a clown when you are watching a clown? What are you doing here? You shouldn't be watching a clown. Are you hearing me? You shouldn't be watching a clown. If I'm a clown, why? What are you doing here? As you logged in and saw that I'm a clown, you should remove yourself. You need to be wise. As a man, I know you are living somewhere abroad. You must. If your care is not taking you, depression will finish you there. You understand me? Europe is boring. Now, do you think? Now, look at I'm alone at home, nothing doing, nobody to talk to. Be grateful that I'm running program online. This is abroad for you. Many people, most guys abroad now are home alone. And the worst thing that can happen to you is if you are old, as you get older and then you have no partner. Fred, that is, if you are, as you get older, maybe you are above 60 years and you have no partner, as a woman or a man abroad here. Don't count on your children, no. See, I am opening your eyes. My name is Rodi. Don't count on your children. Count on yourself, because your children will grow and go live on their own. If you pin your hope on your children, you will be lost, disappointed. At times, when I stay on my own, I think every day, what's the way forward? What's the solution? But the solution at the moment is sit down and look. The solution at the moment is, what do you want to do? There are situations you cannot, you just sit tight and be observing things. This is why many people who want to come abroad, listen attentively. Most of the guys who say they want to come abroad, now listen. There are things you need to keep in mind. I know some people may not like this, but I have to say it. I made a video about it. I'm going to drop it tomorrow. There are so many things. If you intend to travel abroad, or you are already here, you are new abroad, I want you to keep something in mind. Listen. As you come here to live, raise a family, because most African people want to have their children abroad in order to give them a better future. As you come here and get married to a man or woman and start making babies, start making children, you may not go back again. I know some people may say, what's Rodi saying? Nah, I am a man full of experience. See, you need to know what you want in life. As you carry your bag, say you want to travel, you may not go back again. I will explain it to you. You may go visit, you may go on vacation to Africa if your parents are still alive. Yes, that's home feeling. If your parents are still alive, every now and then you may buy tickets and go and see them. Go to see them. Number one. But you see, step O, say your experience brings every complaint. See, complaints. Listen attentively. I don't know where you are watching me from. How I've been abroad for over 30-something years. Have I gone home? Many guys I came to this country with, my set are still here. Apart from people that were deported or people that couldn't make it, most of the old schools I know are still here. You ask yourself, why many built houses in Africa, invested in Africa, but they are still here. Why haven't they gone home? I'm here to educate you. Say, everybody is in the same situation, and we are on the same page. You are here to say, be careful what you type. Oh. Now listen. Now listen. Come here and see some men that are 50 years here. 50 years, 40 something years, they have not gone home. And I'm telling you, let me share my experience with you guys so that you learn. You know, there are things you need to keep in mind so that if it starts unfolding before your very eyes, you will not be shocked. I came here as a young boy. I told you guys in my early 20s, I'm still here, getting to 60 years. Most of my life has been here. That is 70 to 75% of my life has been spent here. Let's go further. Now listen. As you come abroad, if you want to go back to Africa, don't marry any woman or born any child. My name is Rodi. I'm talking out of experience. If you come abroad and you want to go back later, say you want to go back, you want to go answer your father's name, don't marry any man or any woman or start born children abroad. Narodi the talk. I will explain these things. See, 95% of men that I'm talking about men now, we'll talk about women. 95% of men that came abroad got their documents from citizens of their host country. They married women of their host country. 95% married white women or black women or that are already living there that have the citizenship of that country. Number one. Another thing is, many men did not marry women of their choice. They married to survive. That's what I call survival marriage, emergency marriage. Nana, my name is Rodi. I'll put it. Nana, experience the talk. Many men abroad here did not marry women of their choice. Maybe along the line, the love developed, but this is not this is not the point, because I want to hit the nail on the head this evening. Let's go further. I told you 95% of African men that came abroad got their documents from women, either white women or women that's already living in that country that have citizenship. That means you are going into interracial marriage or intertribal marriage. That's number one. That is, if you are lucky to meet a woman from your tribe, that is another ball game. But many of the marriages are interracial marriages, intertribal marriages. Now, I mean, they tell you. I'm not telling you lie. Experience. Now, I'm in the system now. 30-something years is not beans. It's not a joke. We've seen it all. Let me go further. So if you marry a woman, if you get married to a woman from another, I'm not telling you it will not, it works. So depending on the kind of woman you married. Listen now. Now, if you marry that woman, number one thing you should bear in mind is your children may not speak your native language. Your native language may get lost. I'm guilty of that too. My children don't speak my native language. I'm not proud of it. But that's part of the journey. Yes, many people living abroad, their children cannot speak their native language. We are not proud of it, but that's the situation we find ourselves. Many. Let's go further. Now, listen. I'm telling you, even sometimes when I say, these are my regrets in life. I wish I could turn back the hand of time. I was much more younger then. What I know now, I don't know it then. Man, I don't like faking things. I told you 95% of men that came abroad married foreign women. And when you marry foreign woman, you understand me? It's a different ball game when you marry a woman from your culture. I'm not saying that is you must, but this is like this story will be long this night. Now, you discover that's why I told you, by the time you marry that woman, at what age did you come abroad? At what age? Before you know it, your mates in Africa are already having children. You call home and they tell you this person has gotten a child. He has 5 children, 3 children, 2 children. You say you need to make your own baby. It's about time. If it is a white woman, a black woman, a Indian woman, Chinese woman, Japanese woman, you may start to have children. What happens after? Those children will keep you there. You cannot abandon your woman and your children. Depending on how responsibly, only irresponsible men abandoned their children. If you are responsible, I know some may say, depending on the woman, okay. But even if the woman is good or bad or whatever, but you need to stick around to take care of your children. They need to know that their daddy is around. Now, when you have 1, 2, say 1, 2, 3 children, you can't just leave the country where you are working and earning a living. You can't just leave everything and then run back to Africa. Let's say you are with your woman. You are still in marriage with your woman. Your children need to go to, what's it called? Kindergarten, primary school, Volksschule, Volksschule, primary school, gymnasium, secondary school, maybe university. You will be there to beglight them, to stay with them, to escort them in life. How old are you going to be when the children are done with school? Maybe in your 50s. Before you know it, you start having grandchildren. When I tell you that if you come abroad, you may not go back, I know what I'm talking about. By the time you know it, you start having grandchildren. Some already have great-grandchildren abroad here. Now tell me, how are you going to abandon your family and go back to Africa? Listen attentively. Tell me how you are going to abandon your generation abroad and go back to Africa. Yes, that's your generation. You want to abandon everything. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, you want to abandon and go to Africa and meet who? By the time you return home, you are returning home as an old man, 60-something years or 70-something, in your late 60s. And your parents are no more. Some of your family members are dead. Who are you going to meet in Africa? Most of the people that know you when you left are gone. You never see anything. If you go back then, when you return back, they will be introducing your family members, your relative, kindred men. They say this person, children that haven't been born. You understand me? Before you left, there are another generation. So if you go there, going back, you meet another generation of in your village. Your uncles are dead, aunts are dead, parents are dead. Some of your family, your siblings are gone. Who are you going to meet? You think 40 years or 30-something years is a small thing? A lot can happen. A lot will definitely happen in 3 or 4 decades. You go home at what age? 60-something years to 70 years. You go back to your home. That house you built. You'll be bored. No child will be there with. Are you going to remarry at the age of 70 years? Your parents are no longer there. Now, I met one guy, he was crying. I met one guy sometime ago, he said he traveled home. He said many houses, many compounds in Africa are lying desolate. Nobody's there. Now this puzzle is here. Let me fix it. Now I met one guy, one old school. We came together. The guy carried hand for head. He said he went to his own papa's house. Trees have grown there, grasses. The road to the father's house, trees, grasses everywhere. Like where nobody came out from. Everybody scattered, everybody ran away. People just in pursuit of greener pastures. The guy said, what's going on? He couldn't even he did not even know where to start. This is the journey. 35 years, you go home, your father's compound is almost, your father's house is almost collapsing. Now, sometimes when I stay here, like I said, now, is this journey worth it or not? Now, did we make mistake? Traveling abroad or nah, sometimes self. Do you understand what I mean? So when I tell you that a lot of people, listen attentively, my name is Rudy. Many people that came abroad, there are so many things that will hold you here. Now I just spoke about wife and children, especially if you have a very deep relationship with your wife or husband, you cannot leave her and move. If you have a very deep relationship with your children, you cannot leave them. Now your children need you around. I know what I'm talking about. Your children need you around. Are you going to abandon them as a father or a mother and go back to Africa? Now this journey, we cannot talk it finish. You see this abroad journey. If you're not strong, man, your lineage may get closed. If you're not strong, your lineage may get close. That is your lineage, your family lineage may. Already, some people's compound, nobody is there again. This abroad. That is number one. Another one is, now guys, as I'm making this video, you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. My name is Roddy. Let's get this YouTube page to 15,000. Let's go. Now I'm telling you, okay, imagine now. All my children are here. I use myself as an example. I have no child in Africa. That is why I'm taking care of myself to stay alive. If anything happens to me now, who will take the children to Africa? Nothing will happen to me. I'm a strong man. But imagine if I'm not there, who will take my children? Who will show them their roots? They become Europeans. My generation will become Europeans. Now, what happens to my lineage? I'm talking about my lineage. They become Europeans. If I'm telling you guys some things, you come here, now think deeper. This one is children aspect. Let's go further. Before you travel abroad, there are things to keep in mind. So now I'm here to create awareness. Another one is, see, many guys are not going back alive. I'll tell you why. I will say it the way it is. Many guys, many men and women are not going back alive. Ask Roddy why. Let me tell you. One of the reasons many diasporas are not going back alive, now I'm giving it to you raw. I'm in the mood to talk this evening, is credit they are owing. They are owing banks, debts. Many guys, if you see the money, the amount of money some people are owing, they may not pay it in a lifetime. Some 15 years, they are still paying the debt. Some 20 years, they are still paying the debt. They have car loan. The house they are living, the flat they are living in on credit. They have Wese everywhere. That is, if you don't work, you cannot come out of the debt. Some people cannot even go on vacation. if I'm telling you a story, some people say cannot go on vacation. Not that they have no money to go on vacation, or there is no time because they need to be servicing their debts. Some people need to stay around and service their debts. They want to defend the house, their mortgage. At what age? When are you going to be free, debt free? At the age of 70 or 65? Is that when you are 65? When you finish paying the debt, you go to Africa at the age of 65? Waiting remains for you to die. What is remain? If I make if I drop a video, some fake people will come and be making noise. Uncle Reddy, why are you talking? Who you? You understand me? Osai or Barres, I see you. You understand me? Now, if you know the amount of money, the debt people owe, if you know how much people are owing diasporans, if they open some people nyash for you, you go carry hand for head. If they open some people that you see they are posting, some people, if they tell you how much they are owing debt, some people are scared of opening their post casting, their post box. It happened to me. Each time you open your post box is a letter, debt, bill to pay. People you are owing. When are you then going back to Africa? You want to abandon everything and run back to Africa? When are you going back to Africa then? Now there is only one way to go back to Africa. There is an option. The only way you can go back to Africa, Namibia Road, this is my name. The only way you can go back to Africa, let me tell you, is you come abroad here. Hustle for 2, 3, 4, 5 years without marrying, without having a child and run back. But how easy is it? It's not easy. Who will give you documents to work under 5 years? First of all, you need documents to work. And to get documents, this is not your father's land. You need to marry somebody. And when you marry somebody, you become committed. You see how this abroad is. You cannot come here and they dash you documents. You need to marry somebody to get documents. You know the process. When I tell you, and then, the only way you can go back, some people say, go back to Africa, go back. You think it is easy to go back to Africa like that? I should abandon my generation here and go back to Africa. Leave my wife and children, go back to Africa. My parents are dead. Go and meet who? Many people are dead. People that I knew back then, many are dead. All those uncles and cousins, aunts that we know then. My mother's sisters, all of them are gone. My father's brothers and sisters, all of them are gone. No one is alive. My kindred men, the generation I knew growing up, all of them are dead. The women, men and men, they are all dead. What are you telling me? No one is alive. A new generation is here now. And if you go back to Africa, you are meeting a new generation that you don't know. So when I'm telling you, I'm giving you guys brain here. If you come abroad here, say you don't want to stay like me, I am stuck. If you don't want to stay like me, say the way Rodi is staying here, you are somebody that said, oh, at this age, you're not supposed to be living abroad. Now, what do you want me to do? You understand me? So if you don't want to stay like me here, I'm going to 30-something, going to 40 years, you know what to do? Abroad. If you come here, you hustle just 2, 3, 4 years and run back. Don't marry. Any amount you get, you manage it and go back. Use it to go start life. That way, hey, you will not be committed. But as far as you want to marry a woman and born children here and do this and build house in Africa, you will remain here with us. All of us go see the head. Yes. If you want to build house, because your intention is you want to build house in Africa, you want to make investments, you want to build duplex, all of us will be here. There's no lie. Your children, all of us will be here now. You will see that by the time you know it, you will start having gray beard like me, gray beard. All of us will be here. All of us will be yabbing each other. Obodo Igbo people. Yes, now. The next thing I want to do is I want to be organizing a party. Get together for old schools now. With time, what I want to be doing is to organize it, seniore. We call it senior. I want to be, no, I'm not telling you like with time. We need to be where elders will be sitting, where elders will be gathering. We need to have, yes, so every weekend we gather somewhere where we gather and gist. That's what we'll be doing. Now, what do you want us to do? Now, see my life now. Are you hearing any noise? I'm alone. This is how we are. Now, you need to prepare for a time like this. So. You need to prepare for a time like this. You understand me? Even if I decide now to go home, who is going to stay with me? Okay, let's assume I build a duplex now in my village. I've not built so. No, I never built duplex so. Imagine if I build a duplex in my home now. Maybe I built 10-bedroom duplex. I go home. Am I going to be staying there alone? Will I be staying there alone? Now, tell me, how am I going to do it? Now, think about this in every day. What if when I pass away, I'm not passing away now, but I'm going to live till 100 years. Who is going to be staying there? In that duplex? You understand what I mean? Now, so many people, Obodo Igbo guys, abroad-based guys, built houses in their villages, mansions, and they are not enjoying it. They are not living in it. What is the purpose? What's the use? Does that make any sense? Many guys built houses, toiled day and night, and built houses that they are not living in, just for honor. Now you see that house. Now don't come here and tell me now you built house, you are not making use of it, and abroad here you are suffering and you are a slave here. You are living in one room, in two rooms or whatever, and you come here to talk to me. I've not built in the village, I never built, but I'm okay. Because now even I'm happy that I did not build any house, because if I build it, who will be living there? If I build a house in the village, 30-something years, that house must have been outdated by now. Who will be living? Cynthia, how are you doing? Cynthia, I see you. Who will be living in that house? Don't come and yab me, say you spend so many years abroad. Don't say you are not. You cannot come and begin to yab me. You spend so many years abroad, you are not able to build house in your village. For what now? Now, see things. Now, for who? Who am I building it for? It's abroad that I'm living, that I'm enjoying. That's where you are living every day. You spend most of your life, most of your time. That's where you make comfortable for yourself. Why should I build a house with swimming pool? I build everything there and I abandon it here and come here and be living in one room. Which sense does it make? Now, guys, tell me. Somebody is saying for your retirement, For retirement, the most important thing is, now don't get me wrong, maybe you're new here, you must have investment like land in the village. You must have land, many plots of land, maybe 2-3 plots of land in the village for emergency. Osayi, you are not living in Africa. You say that is home. Home is where you are living. Osayi, you say that is home. If you built a house in your home, but you are not living there, what sense does it make? And some people may not even live in that house, because I know people that built houses and they died without living there, without enjoying the house. Some people, so many guys I know personally, built houses they did not even live in. They did not enjoy. You say it is home. I know, I'm not disputing it. Many guys built houses that they did not live in and they died. I know many guys now, their houses now, the houses they built now, is lying desolate. Nobody is there. Cynthia, I see you. Many guys, the houses they built, nobody is inside. Their children are not living there. The men are not living there. Their wife are not living there. The house is there. Sometimes some other people will get men and other people are living there. Now, one day I went somewhere. I saw one man. This man is over 75. The man should be like, the man came here. He has been over 50 years here. When I saw the man, I was feeling sorry for the man. When I saw the man, I felt sorry for the man. Now, that man, the man has spent over 50 years here. He was just moving like a sheep without a shepherd. I said, this is Obodoyibo for you. And this man built a house in the village. All the children are here. The children were born here. And the children refused to go to the man spent, during his time, he spent all the money he made in that house. He built heaven and earth in that house. And none of his children want to go stay there. And they don't even want to go to Africa. What's the purpose? And this house was built in the village. You understand me? That house was built in his village. He is not living there. The wife is not living there. The children are not living there. What's the purpose of that house? What's that house serving? All the guys that were saying, "Hi, Rodi, you didn't build house in the village," all of them are here with me. They built houses in the village in the 90s. They are still here. I see them. Everybody have grown a gray head, a gray beard. All the guys that were bullying me, saying, "Now, Rodi, you no build house. You didn't build house in the village." They are still here with me. Everybody don't age. Everybody is here with me. They are all here. The house they built that time, they were saying, so many ran the street then. They are not living in the house. Now, one day I wanted to drop a video. One day I wanted to drop a video. You know, because sometimes when I drop video now, some people will be calling, say, this man. What is the sense of you? You have no food to eat. Sometimes I go broke. Now, let me tell you, there are days I go broke. Do you understand what I mean? Sometimes I lack money. What is the essence of you living miserable life abroad? Even where many guys that are living abroad here don't have space, you know. You are managing space where you are living. No enough space. Some people are living in one room with their wife and children. Some are living in one room with their wife and children. And you have duplex or bungalow, big apartments, space in Africa. If I talk, you come here and say, this man you are talking. Do you know how many guys that are making this, as I'm making this video, do you know how many guys that are homeless abroad? I know so many families that they are packing up and down, struggling abroad here. No money, that is no comfortable life. If I tell you the struggles people go through abroad here, you will not believe your ears. What people go through, the bills people pay, Sometimes you have a house contract, apartment contract, 2 years. If it is not government like council house or Gemeindewohnung, if it is not like council house, government owned building, maybe you took private, you rented private house. They give you 1 year or 2 years. After 1 year, you'll be carrying load up and down. Many people every 2 years they are carrying load up and down. What a life! If you live here after 2 years, the landlord will refuse to extend your contract. You'll be carrying load up and down. What a life! If I make a video about it now, so you come and they say, "Now this man you are talking," but it's the truth. Most guys, let me tell you, most guys you celebrate abroad here, many guys are broke. Is it because they are not talking? Is it because I'm the only one that is talking? Many guys are broke. If you see the problems, if people, nah, that's why I'm using the situation to make videos. If you see what people are going through, so many guys, their wives, they are having marital problems. Their wife, many men, their women are giving them hell, giving them stress. Some men, their women, some women, their men are giving them headache. What's happening is many people are covering themselves. They cover themselves and pretend as if everything is okay. If they open their nyash, you go take off. You will even know that you are better. You are better self. You get the gist, you go take off. Now, guys, you are not following my page. Everywhere is boring. This is Obodo Igbo for you. All these guys that are saying Obodo Igbo, this is the Obodo Igbo here. This is the abroad. It's not more than this. If you want to see abroad, come to Rodi. You see, as you are seeing me, you are seeing abroad. Let's look at the other side of the coin. I will not tell you lie. Let's look at the other side of the coin. Now, you see life. If you want to enjoy life, it is in Africa. That is so, if you have money. Here abroad, you may have money, but you will not enjoy life. The only thing you'll be eating is meat. You'll be eating food. You'll be eating meat. And drinking alcohol. That's the only enjoyment that is in Europe here. The only enjoyment in Europe here is you'll be eating meat and drinking alcohol. Finish. Anybody, if you want to dispute this, if I catch you, anybody that come here to dispute it, now me say you are not living, that means you are not living. Abroad is, if you can have money abroad here, but you'll be living a miserable life, you'll not be happy. You'll be depressed. That is the other side. You may be making money, but you'll be depressed. Lonely life. Many people are lonely. But in Africa, you may be poor, but happy. Now I'm giving it to you raw. You have people that you laugh with, you have people that you talk to, you have even activities everywhere in Africa, even if you are poor. Now, I mean, they tell you. See my life now. If I'm in Africa now, do you think I will lock myself inside the room? This is solitary lifestyle. Solitary lifestyle. If I go outside now, there is nobody on the street. Who do I talk to? It's not like Africa that people will come outside and put their benches and sit down and be drinking alcohol and making noise and be happy. Now here, nobody. What you do, like sometimes what we do, we just wake up in the morning, we walk around, come home and lie down. That's the Obodo Igbo. If there is food, you cook food and eat. You lie down and think about life. You wake up again, We call it spatiering. You know what is spatiering? Spatiering is you go trekking, you go take a walk. Spatiering. You go spatiering. Nobody. The only person, I say the only person you have to talk to if you have a wife or husband or you have a partner, a boyfriend or girlfriend, every day, you talk to that person. Sometimes you fight. Even you be lucky you have somebody to fight with. Some people are looking for somebody to quarrel with. Some people have nobody to quarrel with. Many Europeans are looking for quarrel partner. Count it a blessing if you have somebody that you are quarreling with here abroad. Now be happy that you have somebody that quarrels you abroad here. I'm not telling you lie. Some people are looking for it. You think it's a joke? You have somebody you argue with. Okay, see me now. Are you not seeing me? This is Obodo Yibo for you. See me. If you have somebody that every time you be quarreling with, the day, you know, it's an activity itself. You have somebody you are fighting with at home. It's an activity. Quarrel partner, you think it's a joke? Quarrel partner. If you have a quarrel partner, count yourself blessed, Obodo Yibo here. Some people are, now if I tell you what happened, if I tell you, some people go on the streets, they are looking for somebody to say hi to them. So many people are looking for somebody. Loneliness, if you see what loneliness has done to a lot of people here this abroad, if you see what loneliness has done to a lot of people, you go carry hand for head. Some turn to junkies because of loneliness. Many people turned to junkies. Many became drunkards. Some people, they go ashawo, they go to prostitutes, some men, just to look for, they are looking for. Now, should I tell you guys the stories? When I was driving taxi, if I tell you stories now, you go carry hand for head. Now, guys, you are not following my page. What's going on now? You are not following my this thing. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. What's going on? I told you guys I want to be organizing events here. So where Signore, you know, old schools will be gathering. Get together for old schools now. This is what I want to be doing. Where we'll be gathering weekends and be gisting. We see, no, this will be, life is boring here. Now, one life to live, oh. One life to live. You understand me? We need to get senioring where people will be gathering now. Or is it the kind of life you want me to live? Is it the kind of life you want me to live? Lonely life in the name of Obodo Yibo. No, wow. To be honest, I did not know that it is like this. When I was in Africa, the country we knew then was America. Then we heard about, do you remember MC Hammer? Do you remember that MC Hammer? What's the name? Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston has been running for a long time. What's this boys group? Not Boys to Men. There's another. What's all those guys there? Coolio them came later. Bobby Brown, yes, Bobby Brown. I think Bobby Brown had a group. Something 5. What is the name of that Bobby Brown group then? Jackson. Now, these are the guys that made us to come Obodo Yibo. No, not Black Street Boys came later. They came in the 90s, but in Africa in the 80s. Do you understand me? Boys to men, not boys to men. There was now that group that brought out break dance, then electric dance, break dance in those days in the 80s, around 1984, 85 then. Now, guy men know they here. Ray G's know they here. It's like nah. New edition. Yeah. New edition. Yeah, new edition. Yes. Yes, new edition. Yes, now you got it. Yes, now this is what I want to see. All these Backstreet Boys came here in Europe in the 90s. All these Spice Girls came here later. And all these, what's it them? This boy, all those guys came later. I'm talking about those. These are the guys, I thought if I come abroad, I was going to meet them. I thought if I come abroad, I was going to meet. When I went to America, I was looking for all these guys we saw on television back then. I didn't see anybody. The place that you may feel somehow, is something like USA, not Canada, because Canada no follow. The place you may feel somehow, say that is, you feel like, nah, this place is happening is USA. That's what I saw then, no. That's 2002, 2000, what I saw then, when I visited US like 5 times. You understand me? But all these European countries, now if you come here, you're on your own, no. All these European countries, if you come here to be anything you see, you take. But the thing is, anything you see here, you take. Now, Canada is boring. Please forget it. Canada is boring. You understand me? Now, there's no, only on this ground, I tell you, there's no place like home. Home is where you catch from. Home is where you catch from. Do you understand what I mean? But the only thing about home is these security issues. These are the things, home. If we can have security, good infrastructure, to be honest, there is no place like home. Now, when are we going to even live the life, self? When are we going to live the life? Is it this life we stay inside now? When are we going to live that life we came to live? When are we going to live it? Now I'm asking myself, when are we going to start living the life self? Is it when we are walking with staff or what? Walking stick? Because I don't see it now, because they say, when are we going to live the life? I don't see anything now. I'm not seeing anything. You understand what I mean? They say, no, I'm not seeing anything. No. Better food, even to eat better food, I'm not enjoying even good food. If I tell you the truth now, some people may say, Uncle Rodi is just complaining. Many guys, unless you are ordering your food from Africa, we are not enjoying anything. The only thing you see, good infrastructures, electricity, good medical facilities, security. The police is there for you. You understand me? These are the only things you are enjoying here. You can get work and government support. The government will support you, but you may be depressed. I'm not telling you that. Yeah, you are definitely, if care is not taking you, suffer depression big time. Or you turn to a drunkard. This condition, this loneliness will make people turn to a drunkard. If I end this program now, I don't even know what to do. I will be just looking the ceiling. What a life. If I end this program now, I'll just be looking the ceiling. You understand me? But in Africa, I will just bounce out. I make phone calls. People will gather. People will gather, will be gisting. You'll be laughing. People will tell you stories. People will keep you company. Sometimes people come visit you in Africa, spend time when you just the night away. Growing up, that was how we lived. When you get bored, I don't know about now, we had a system that was functional. If you get bored, you go to your neighbor. Go stay with your neighbor. All of you guys will gather and be gisting, gist away the day. Here, there's nobody you come here, you enter your house. Nobody to talk to. Now, what a life. In the Obodo Ibo something. That's why sometimes I tire self. That's why sometimes you see some people will just go light marijuana. Light marijuana, weed. They'll be smoking, their eyes will be red. Out of frustration. Some people don't even know what's happening to them. If they stay, they will light up, they will light marijuana, they will light marijuana and be smoking. Now, there are some people, if you see them, if you see how they look so thin, emaciated, they look so thin. You know, life has dealt with them abroad here. Life has dealt with them. If you see how some people look, frustration all over their body, their faces. Man. I'm not telling you a lie now. Some people, when they get bored, they go buy, look for a way to get marijuana, smoke away their sorrow, their loneliness. And if you see them there, if you see them, the way they will be talking to you, the body language, the eyes, this is what makes them happy. When the thing clears, from their eyes, you see, they will look for another way. What a life. That's no life. Emmanuel Collins, that's what I'm talking about now. It's boring system here. From work, you go home, you sleep. The following day, you go to work. And when are you going to live the life? From work to house, from house to work, from work to house. When are you going to live the life? That's what I'm talking about. They tell you by the time you are done this, you are done with this workhouse, this thing, you are 65 going to 70 years. That is if you are lucky to live till 70 years. Then what did you get out of your life? That is if you are lucky to live up till that time. Do you understand me? Nobody knows how long he's going to live. When are you going to live and enjoy the life? Is this the life? If I make videos now if I make videos to tell people the kind of life we live abroad, they say, "Oga, why are you still there?" So it's only when I come back to Africa, that's when they will believe me. They will say, "Oga, why are you still there? If it is tough for you." This is the African people's belief. But they are seeing me here. They'll tell you, if it is not like that, why don't you come back? It's only when I come back that you believe me. If you see, okay, one day I will come back so that you believe me. And if I come back, I'll make a video. I said, now I'm in Africa. So that you guys can leave me alone. Come back Africa if you know if it is boring, if it is this, why are you still there? These are the comments they make. Guys, I'm not seeing follow, I'm not seeing subscribers on my subscribers. I'm coming. What do you think? I will come. What are you? I'm coming, Jare. Somebody says those people in Africa live longer. I don't know. Maybe that this new generation, I don't understand themselves. This new generation, they are living very bad lifestyle. The new generation we have in Africa. When we are growing up, when we were coming up, now I will tell you guys stories how we grew up. The kind of food we ate, very solid, strong. I was a footballer and I played ball. When I played ball, we did not wear football boots. In Olo Sports Stadium, I played ball without football boots during our time, to tell you how tough and strong we were. Then at that Olo Sports Stadium, then Sam Okoraji, Sam Okoraji, he attended Eziashi Secondary School, Olo, from Umudioka. He played national team. I don't know if some of you know him. Then Sam Okoraji was known as Waski Pele. Do you understand what I mean? Waski Pele. The guy started playing ball from childhood. Then, in Olo, the toughest school then were Eziashi Secondary School and Bishop Shanahan College, Olo. Anytime Eziashi Secondary School and Bishop Shanahan College meets, Olo Sports Stadium will be full. These are the two rivals. That is, life was good. Life was good. Back then. Money God, you say you are looking for money to travel all over the world. Give yourself good life first. You are talking about all over the world. Sparky, I'm talking about Olo Sports Stadium. Do you know? Then we played inter-school matches. Now, if you see the kind of life we lived, come see Olo produced world-class footballers. I don't know what happened when we were Olo get guys. Forget. Ask people that grew up in Olo in the 80s, got guys. Yeah, well, guys, I came out to spend the evening with you guys. Everywhere is boring. I said, let me fall out and spend some time. Tomorrow morning, we talk our stories. Let's Cynthia, the old good times, man. But most of the guys are no longer alive. Many are gone. Many are gone. Everywhere is boring. That's why I came out. Emmanuel Collins, you remember Ihoma girls? Emmanuel, you follow. Emmanuel, you follow. Now, those girls in Ihoma girls, those girls, they seemed to be selected. Ihoma girls had the best girls in Olu then. Ihoma girls had the best girls, beautiful girls. Oh, now you follow. Now you remember. Eziasham BSC Olu, that time. Now I follow play match there. I follow play match. Now Emmanuel Collins, you follow. In the 80s, and now most of the guys are gone. Now most of the guys are not. Now very few guys are still alive. Man, nah, these are sweet memories. Emmanuel, these are sweet memories. And sometimes you go back now, you don't meet most of the guys you used to know. Most of the guys you used to know, you don't meet them. Many are dead, many have traveled, many have relocated, a lot of things. Now, life don't remain the same. Life doesn't remain the same. But I didn't catch any girlfriend now. Did I get any girlfriend at Ihoma girl self? All my sister's girlfriends, all of them, they liked me then, but I had no money. All my sister's girlfriends, you know, they liked me then. I was a young, handsome man, but I had no money still. Then my sister was a year older than me. They liked me. You know, my sister came with beautiful girls. Yes, she had beautiful friends, now girlfriend from her school then. I was opportunity to meet a lot of them, but I had no money then. I was still a little boy then. Desirous, I see you. Well, guys, I want to say, take care of yourselves. Tomorrow we'll continue with this gist. Emmanuel, you are an old school. Emmanuel, follow. Emmanuel, you are an old school. Good to have you in the building. Yes. Rashid, I see you. So, guys, I want to say good night to everybody. I don't know where you are watching me from. I mean, I've been sitting here for over 2 hours now. Wow, nah, it's boring, but we were able to keep ourselves company this evening. So we need to continue, keeping ourselves busy. Now, thank you to everybody. I appreciate everybody who sent gifts and other things. Watching from Zimbabwe, the land of, what is the name, Robert Mugabe. Robert Mugabe, that man was a tough man. You are watching me from Amsterdam, watching from Jalingo, Lesotho. Lesotho in South Africa. Watching from South Africa, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe in the building. Let me give my people a shout out. Watching from Dublin, Francis in the building, Lagos, Nigeria. Watching from, where again? Abuja is here. Watching from Dublin, United Kingdom, South Africa, Qatar, Pakistan, Graz, Austria, United Kingdom, Canada is here. Where is Bihar? I don't know where it is. Kenya is in the building. Trinidad and Tobago. Is it Trinidad and Tobago? So nobody's watching from Olu here. Norway is in the building. Milano, Italia. United Kingdom is in the building. Dublin. No, so nobody's from Olu here. Paris is in the building. Zimbabwe. From Austria, Wien. Wien is represent Sierra Leone. Paris. Spain is in the building. No, so nobody's from Olu here. Kenya, USA. Now, I'm not seeing, now, waiting they happen now. What is going on? Hey, now I'm happy. Olu cannot carry last now. Berlin. Also, yes, Nigeria, Ghana is in the building. Cynthia. How? This person is not watching from Olu. I want to see Olu, Nepal, Sapele, Kenya. Now, Olu guys are not supposed to carry last now. Gambia is in the building. Updates, Olu, I salute now. Yes, Amifeke Olu. Now you come. Award, yes, now you come. We not go carry last now, United Kingdom. Amifeke, talk all the now. What did they happen? Yes, boss. Now I come. Now, Sierra Leone, Kenya, that's it. We not go carry last. For what? How we go carry last? Ihoma, all of them. Okporo, what's going on? So guys, I want to say, yes, the whole world is represented here. Everybody is here. That's it. But now it would have been somehow if I did not see all you guys in the building. If I did not see all you guys in the building, I for verse. I'm not telling you a lie. Amo, I see you. So guys, I want to say, yes, now, that's what I'm saying now. Olu is not supposed to carry last. For what now? And for verse, I don't understand though. I don't understand. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for being part of my program this evening, and tomorrow we'll continue. Is there anybody from Oka here? If there is anybody from Oka, make some noise. Anybody from Oka here? If you're from Oka, make some noise. So nobody from Oka here. Well, let me just leave it. So the whole crowd here, nobody's from Oka. Now, wow. Michael, okay. I see you. I said, Oka, that is my maternal home now. Nice, nobody from Nice here. Now, nobody from my mama's place here. Nobody from Nice. Nah, all you guys, I remove cap for you. So, Mon Unique, good to see you. How my own sister, Mon Unique, good to see you. How are you doing? Ezekafo. I saw Ezekafo, you're from Oka. Good to have you in the building. I don't even know. Good to have you in the building. That's my mama's place. Your ex-wife. Okay, my mama was from Umazu Nise. My mama was from Umazu Nise. Yeah. So guys, I want to say good evening to you guys, and thank you for being part of this evening program. So tomorrow we continue with our program. Take care of yourselves. More Unique, you are here. Good to have you, my sister, in the building. I appreciate you so much. So guys, take care of you guys. Tomorrow we continue with our gist. See you. Good night. Let me sleep. Tomorrow in the morning we continue. And everywhere is. I'm happy now I came out to spend time with you lovely guys. You guys are great. You made my evening. You made my evening. Cynthia, see, you all made my now love now. If you know how I love you guys, if you know the love I've got for you guys, you always make me proud. Now, where you guys are, I cannot be bored. I'm not bored though. It's only if I off this my telephones now, I'll be bored. But if I switch it on, if I have you guys around me in the building, I'm never bored. I'm never bored. Take care of yourselves, guys.